Hello friends, welcome to Austin Alley Adventures. Today we're going to talk all about RV maintenance on the slide outs and how to protect them, which ultimately saves time and money in the long run, and who doesn't want to save more money? So don't go anywhere, I'll explain what we're going to do right after this. The first area we want to look at is maintaining the wiper seals, which is extremely important. When you're out camping, the sun's UV rays just bake the different components of your slide out. So there are three things that as an RV owner you need to maintain and protect. One is the slide or wiper seals, the roof cover over the slide, and the third is the slide mechanism. On the inspection of the slide room seals, one thing to remember is that there's a wiper seal on all four sides of the slide, inside and out. These all need to be inspected for debris, tears, and most importantly, they're connected to the trailer. Seals wear and dry out, and this outer wiper seal is actually your only protection between you and the rain getting into the inside of the coach. It's very important to keep these rubber seals conditioned. What we use on Alley is 303 aerospace protectant. It actually penetrates the rubber and gives us UV protection. Taking a damp clean rag, wipe down all the seals on both sides, then apply 303. I see a lot of campers with bad seals because they're dried out from the sun and degrading, making them brittle. That's why I'm checking Alleys on a regular basis. The next thing we're going to talk about is the slide mechanism. There's mainly three different types of slide outs on your RVs today, and they're the rack and pinion that are used for bigger slide out rooms, the cable driven slide out, and finally the Schwintek slide out. Here on Alley we have two rack and pinion slides and a cable slide out right here in the bedroom. Just like the seals, we do a visual inspection. We need to make sure that they're clean, free of debris, and lubricated correctly. We also want to look for cracks, loose cables, loose bolts, just anything out of the ordinary. Everything that needs to be greased, I just put one product on, and that's Boschild's T9. It's a rust and corrosion prevention lubricant. It's a dry lube that penetrates and can be used on virtually everything on your RV, such as awning hardware, control cables, window tracks, electrical connectors, jack stands, door locks, and hinges, among other things. What you can do down here is spray T9 along the entire frame to protect it from rust and corrosion. Boscheld T9 after a couple hours will dry to a waxy consistency that's waterproof. What I like to do is spray it along the rail drive right here. I also spray some here on the ends. When I wipe it all down, like I said before, it dries to a nice waxy finish that doesn't attract dirt or dust to it. For our cable-driven slide box, I'll apply the T9 along the cables on both sides. I'll also do a visual inspection, making sure the cable's taut. If it's loose, it might need a little adjusting. Up on top of all the slides, inspect for rips and tears on the sweep seals, but also check the caulking for gaps or missing sealant. So whether you love your slide outs or you hate them, following a few basic maintenance schedules can save you a lot of future headaches and a lot of money. All three of our slide outs take less than 30 minutes to perform, and you're good for another 2 or 3 months. And lastly, just pay attention to the slides coming in and out. Listen for the sounds that aren't normal. Also, watch the speed, because if they're slowing down, that's when it's time to investigate further what's going on. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. If you do something different for your slides, leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week.